Shooting me.
What is up, y'all? We are here with Clown versus Cathetus. It is going to be the show Cinders versus Cathetus. I love the team name Clown. We'll go ahead and plenty of matches upcoming. We'll go ahead and cover this one. Caught me off guard, as they usually do. Clown trying to bring in an unregistered ringer. Interesting. And then what do you know? They had a player on their roster ready. Once I called it out, they said, "Okay, we'll go ahead and play with our player on the roster." Really interesting stuff happening there, folks. Really interesting.
Hey, don't shoot the car.
Charge Hunt Jock. Got the boom on top of the car. Charge making his way in. Hunter. Nice clears. Except for one little guy with the boom around the car. It is the player who they didn't want to play. They wanted the ringer to play instead. And they hate him. They can't stand this guy. They said, honestly, screw this guy. It's a pretty decent hit. Smoker on the car. They will be able to clear that one.
Reloading. Hey, I hear Smoker.
Got a great hit following up. Smoker able to go back and ghost. They're going to hit from behind. This isn't looking too good. Okay, that works. I'm kind of shocked that that worked. But it did. Hey, you know, some objects, Charger, just going to be able to charge right over. That's apparently one of them.
Reloading.
Through that playground.
Turn. I'm a reload.
Do this before I forget. And we are good to go. Tank at 59%, which is going to be in just a moment. I like the hit. I like the decision. Send this early. Don't get caught trying to send it outside. We didn't really get to see it on the camera, but you could see through the wall. The Charger was punching away at Ellis, and Cathetus is getting plenty of damage in before the tank. Scout going to be the first tank for our match. Let's look at the setup for our survivors. Oh, great pop by Nick. Otherwise, it was looking like a little double boom situation. And, you know, one thing that I like to do here when we have our remix matches is to kind of give an overview of the difference from the vanilla map, because a lot of people are going to be familiar with the vanilla map, might not be as comfortable with the remixed version. So, of course, you not only have this kind of RV side over here, a couple boarded up homes, but there's also a breakable wall right here. The tank can Kool-Aid man his way into the engagement if he wants to do that. Scout going to go ahead and bring in one car. He's got a broken car over here at the side too. Going to try to pop that in. Doesn't want to spend too much time, but the cars are much better in Hard Rain Downpour than on the original. Interesting placement in the corner. Survivor's going to back away from it the best they can. He's not able to corral the survivors into the car necessarily, but he will get a corner. And here come Jockey Charger Hunter. Need to go soon. 1500. Beautiful skeet out of snow. We didn't get to see it, but they will be able to pop off on that. Now Ellis goes down. Charger misses. And that should be the end of this tank. He's going to try maybe a YOLO. Okay, going to actually decommit off of this. Could maybe try to blow up the boat. Oh, I like this. But of course, they were prepared for it. Gotta say, after how much damage they ate, hit after hit after hit, leading into this tank, the fact that they're not dead on this tank is great for the show Cinders, aka Clown. 3 of them have DB open though, so really need to get this locked in, which is currently not what's happening. Able to chain a smoke and a spit together for pretty massive amounts of damage. Hunter, not really advisable to go in that situation. They could have had what? A hunt charge, jock boom situation. Wow. Okay, he said fuck Rochelle. So what you looking at, Rochelle? Survivors slow it down, which is interesting. Hey, if it works, it works. But it doesn't work. As a result, Cathetus get an amazing hit, fractured, because the show Cinders were fractured. They were all over the place. They were grabbing ammo. They were shopping. And Charger sneaks in a bunch of punches on Rochelle. We get a down on another player. Not just that, but Cathetus gets to send out their hit, which wasn't very good for the stairwell. And they're going to go ahead and send this too. Okay. Double boom. The melee skeet will come out of Coquito. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, they got her up. I thought Coach was going to stand by and watch as she fell back down to the ground. Getting another tri-cap with a boom, but let's be real. With the show Cinders being perma-slow, I definitely don't hate this. Just sending in as many hits as they can. If a player goes down, they're more than happy. I mean, it buys them plenty of time. Lets them set up for another hit as they waddle their way through. Yeah. Let's go ahead and watch from Coach's perspective. Does he have ammo, is my question. He's got 61 shots on the Uzi, so he's currently using the pistols. He's going me when I was 12 years old playing the Left 4 Dead 1 campaign, and I thought I was really cool by using my pistols on the commons. Did he just... Unclear... Oh. Oh. Oh, no. This might be the end for the show Cinders. Well, at least he finds a gun with some ammo in it. There is that much. Old boy does find some ammo. Operation Critical is get Nicholas into the safe room. It's working right now. I mean, he just acted as a meat shield, but the Charger connects and the round is over. 434 points for the Clown. I'm sorry, the show Cinders. Their name is Clown. Their tag is Clown, so you can't blame me too much for that. Scout, able to get a decent tank. I mean, Survivors played this well. It's amazing that they weaved around the cars as well as they did, were aware of their environment as much as they were, and then proceeded to walk into every hit after that.
You're the first 3 people in the world I've ever trusted. Shit, I don't even trust myself.
Well, I don't know, Nick. I learned to trust you. So what do I know?
In that case, I don't think we can trust your judgment in this matter.
Look here, the gas station's right across the street. We could have already been there.
That one-shot skeet was great. Also, of course, the miss on the Charger, helping out for the show Cinders quite a lot. Nick texting his girlfriend. Baby, I'm in a tournament match. Please. Baby, up, baby. Please.
I'm a reload.
Reloading.
Look at the pace that Cathetus makes through here. There's going to be no hit at one of the premier choke points on the chapter. This is also a premier choke point, though, but I gotta say, I'd be happier to take this hit. Love that charger setup. Spitter, kind of awkward, but it's still gonna be a double cap in the sauce.
Hey, look out!
Reloading.
2-piece, please. I'm watching my weight, but you gotta put the sauce on it, though.
Reloading! Look out!
Reloading.
We got a hunter! Reloading!
Hey, ammo here.
Ink in the hands of snow. Great hit on the car, but I really can't emphasize enough the kind of lack of importance of the cars. Yes, there is that other area that the survivors can run to, but they're basically going to play it the exact same as they normally would. Walk away from the tank, stay inside the house on stilts. He's going to Kool-Aid Man his way through. No, he's going to climb up. Going to try to drop in on Cathetus. There he goes. Moves him further into the house on stilts.
Shooting!
He is in no man's land. Wait. Oh. No way. No way. Just didn't have the angle on that. It's a good attempt. Using his smack is, in my opinion, what was his demise there. He really needs to hold on to that smack, get the hittable moving faster. It might have been enough to catch that guy off guard. I mean, Coach literally, he kissed it. He kissed the car. He said, "This is my whip. I've owned this whip since '86. It's my baby." Interesting decision to hit here, but it is a smoker jockey, so I get it, but at the same time, surely you're going to try to get something going on the stairwell instead of just like a random smoker send. 10 seconds left on this player, and also the boom didn't just go in when the smoker sent. So now we're literally looking at like a jockey spit situation. Scout has locked down the upper area, and this is a free... Actually, it's not a free stairwell, but the M2 away... He's like, get the fuck out of my face! Now that's an awkward hunter. So, who is it? Who is it? I don't know what his name. You can't tell what his name is because their clan tag is so big. But the smoker has turned into a hunter and then died with that as well. And the rest of the team has not gone a single time. Not really on the same page. It feels like.
Reloading.
Watch out!
Reloading.
Boom attempt, no good. I mean, just saving that boom. Saving that boom for that. Whole hit gets shut down. This is a disgusting round for Cathetus. Absolutely disgusting round. Over 1,400 points for them at the end of this round. It's not really going to feel good for the show, Cinders, as they almost are up 1,000. After the first chapter, and to really put this in perspective, when we have uneven matchups for Division 1 teams on Hard Rain or Hard Rain Downpour, it's usually a couple hundred points separating them on Chapter 1. Usually the team starts to pull away in Chapter 2, maybe Chapter 3. It's really not happening in Chapter 1 very often, and Cathetus has completely obliterated them. I did not expect this insane of a showing from Cathetus. Cathetus. Trying to shut down a hunter jockey. Tutu, the ballerina. Named as such for the beautiful aerials that the hunter and the jockey tend to make. Classic. Nice M2. Could have been a lot worse for Cathetus. Well, gonna be able to squeeze a little bit more damage out of it. Love that heads up M2. Imagine if the jockey lands there.
Reloading.
Now that's a 2-piece. Whether you drag him into the spit or you take him around the side of the house and leave everybody else in the spit if they try to run forward. Either way, it would have been a tricky situation. So you got to hand it to Scout for getting the M2 on that charger. I'm sorry, that jockey. Speaking of chargers, we'll now have one.
Ammo here.
Nice little double cap. Show Cinders trying to get their way back into this. The run forward. Now, this is an intriguing run forward because the tank is quite close. Tank is going to continue to play with the car, and they will be able to successfully do that, no problem, especially with the SIs down. They definitely would not have been able to run forward if they had just used a spitter. I like this recognition by Cathetus. They get rid of the car. They make it. This is just overall an area where you're probably not getting a wipe as the tank, as the SI side, and that's exactly what they need. I mean, not only is this place just generally better. Look at that. Scout, scout, scout. They're not even going to be able to, well, okay, they will eventually get him down. And with the pill pop, that's plenty of DB as well. Welcome in, Hambone, Dakota.
That hit the spot.
You know, I wanted to praise Cathetus, and then I'm watching Liber, and I'm like, can I though?
Do not shoot
Can I really praise him?
Reload.
Okay, after you fail that jump that many times, can I really praise you anymore?
Should have learned to drive a tank or some shit.
Heads up. Up that ramp. Grab him, Tails. Ninja sword here.
All right, weapons.
Man, this shit hurts.
Smoker Hunter Charger Boomer. Love that double cap. Hunter going for the target who stays up on top.
We got a smoker.
Okay, it's gonna last for a bit.
Show Cinders. I mean, honestly, the SI round isn't bad. But the survivor side is going to have to get stepped up. Hopefully they don't get in their heads too much about the situation. I mean, yeah, it's looking like 1,100 points, but they still have plenty of time to drop the bonus entirely. This could be a good round still. Going for the death charge is not really the best situation unless you're playing against 404, skill not found. Would have loved to see them just try to cash in damage with that huge hit on the stairwell. Timmy Peruano. Bienvenido. Timmy says, Vamos, Cathetus. And so far, Cathetus are locking the show Cinders down. It was a really bad chapter 1 for the show Cinders. Honestly, Infested, how fucking dare you? Be gone. No, I'm just kidding. I don't blame you. Smoker, Hunter, and a jockey. Be gone, Thought. You stream Thought. You Left 4 Dead 2 competitive whore. Love you, Infested. Quad in the sugarcane fields. Two have made it through. Gonna try to cap on to the other two. Merry Christmas. Can we get a happy Hanukkah? Can we? We can get a happy. Nope. It will get cleared. No happy Hanukkahs. No happy Hanukkahs. It was a rolling happy Hanukkah, but it did get cleared. I decided to rename the cap names. 2 is a happy birthday, 3 is Merry Christmas, and of course, 4 is Happy Hanukkah. We did get a bona fide Merry Christmas, though. Everyone will be receiving their presents. All you ho-ho-hos. Hello. Santa Claus. You don't have to be so aggressive about it. All right, survivors do manage to get it in, but let's hand it to the show Cinders. Keeping it at only 640 points for the chapter does give them some leeway. If the show Cinders can get a round in with some good bonus, didn't clip. Let's give them some good bonus in here. We can maybe start to see something happen. I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate Eid Mubarak into 2, 3, or 4 caps. Maybe I'll sometimes call a quad Eid Mubarak. This doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Happy Hanukkah. No offense to my Mubarak enjoyers. Ooh. Wait, hold on. No. First hit goes the way of the show Cinders, but they've got a lot of work left to do. Let's do a little MVP. Only 3. I don't know. It looked to me like he was just gunning down that guy. But all right, only 3. Liber. Uh-oh. Cathetus goes second pass. I know he wants to bring in the car, but he's kind of missed his opportunity with that. He's gonna force... Okay. What is he... Okay, he's just gonna walk it in. No car. Splitting the survivors here is always a great option, which is what he's gonna try to do. Get them to drop down. Coach on the side. 2-2. SIs don't go in. Still continue to play Ring Around the Rosie here. Not the most beneficial. Rochelle going to be able to jump away. And the tanks from Cathetus. This is great for the show Cinders. If they can well, come on. Finish it off here. Still gets the end cap, but hey. We got Gun Noodle with the raid. That was early. What happened? Either way, thank you for the raid. Gun Noodle, welcome in, y'all. You're tuned into the show Cinders versus Cathetus. Right now, well, first of all, Chapter 1, we had a 1,400 point chapter for Cathetus compared to 400 for the show Cinders. Not the best start to Hard Rain Downpour, but... I mean, they're showing up here on the second chapter. Cathetus got no bonus. They've shut down the tank. But the question is, what do they do from here? Oh, nice. Little double. Charger, Hunter, Spitter. I'd like to see it go in with the commons. Commons from the back, commons from the front. Are we going to send this as 3 or are we going to wait this out? They're going to wait this out. Hey, can't blame them. No, they're not. What do we... he lands that though, but the spit doesn't. Okay. So Cinders say, all right. Crisis averted. That was fine. I meant to do that. And again, I have to bring this up again. The main issue for the show Cinders is the fact that they have not been handling these hits well. If they can handle these hits cleanly, it would be great for them. I'm a little bit worried, but the pre-spit gives me a lot of hope, and it was, in fact, a poo too. Boom for 3, but that's fine. Smoker Hunter, Charger Spit. Gun Noodle with the broken mic. What the hell? What the helly? Let's get that sorted. I can try to help troubleshoot after the match is done, if you'll be awake. I know you're going to be going to sleep early. But if you do manage to stick around. Okay, so the show Cinders, they slow down the pace. They sit out here, clear the commons. I am 100% in support of this. The hit was already up. Sure, wait it out. How are they going to handle this area, though, is much more important. Need to avoid a multi-cap in the spit. Also need to avoid a player getting isolated. Nick is going to drop down, run around, try to bait out the hit. Cathetus doesn't bite. In comes the smoke from behind. The Hunter cap. Wow, beautifully done. Look at the charge. Field goal on that one, but still, the damage is massive. Beautiful hit. I really like that.
Good to go.
Really unique way of sending that hit. It stuck to the essentials, right? But it got the job done. No spit, but they will get the follow-up with one smackdown. Jockey off to the side. Hello?
Watch out!
One more hit for the button. They've got it ready. The show Cinders need to slow it down again, and they will. I don't want to see a death charge attempt. out of Cathetus. I want to see them lock in the damage here. They're up by 1,000 after the first chapter. They don't need to go crazy. They don't need to go, you know, they don't need to be show-stopping the show Cinders right now. They just need to lock in. Nice cap, maybe 2. Smoke pool, I like this area. They're going to try it. But Snow manages to drop down, and we've got nothing to, you know, cover Rochelle. Hunter goes down below. Yeah, not the best hit from Cathetus. Yeah, they're gonna completely ignore my advice. Just like, okay, go ahead and do your own thing then, Cathetus. They're having a good time. Ethan, welcome in. Glad you're enjoying this. You've got quite the road ahead of you for RBT 8. We are gonna have like 3.5 more months of the really big tournament 8. So you came at the perfect time. Every single weekend we will have back-to-back casts, especially through Swiss, which we got another like 5 to 6 weeks of Swiss. So you're here at the right time. Welcome in. And in fact, these teams are Division 2. There is even a higher division. Hambone. Ignore Hambone.
Time to move. Let's go.
No, we love Hambone. Another good hit out of Cathetus. 300 bonus left. Little double. And the triple. Nice. The 2-piece with the sauce. Thank you very much. One is dead. The other goes down. Okay. Another beautiful hit by Cathetus. They really have been chaining these together. What was once looking so good for the show Cinders. They had 900 bonus. But again, they've just struggled to deal with this SI pressure out of Cathetus. Nice try on the tongue cut. I thought he was dead, but it was just his little vision disappeared for a moment. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Oh my God, he did it to him. Oh my God, he hunted him down. Who we got left? Oh, in the 1v1, and he will win that one. Locking it down. Still on that 1,000 point advantage. Make it about, how about 1,100 at this point after 2? Watching this tank fight back, it looks so promising for the show Cinders. I mean, look, this tank is in the middle of nowhere. He's running left, he's running right, he's playing Ring Around the Rosie. Rochelle is dancing on him. She's having a great time. She's whipping and nay-naying. But then this happens. He does manage to still find the corner. I mean, even this wasn't the... I mean, let's be real. 1 in cap on the tank, it's fine. We're fine. If you're the show Cinders, if you're a show Cinders fan, you're happy with this result. Yeah, he got an in cap, so what? It was just what happened afterwards that really broke down the show Cinders. And honestly, a lot of the times the ball was in Cathetus's court. They set up some really spicy hits, you know, choosing not to hit in the sugarcane fields and instead landing a tri-cap on the stairwell. It felt like the show Cinders weren't prepared for that. The hit as they went through the hopper, you know, not really, you know, the ramp, let's call it that. The smoke pull behind. Charger drops in, splits them 2-2. Charger goes for the cover. There were a lot of clips that could have been taken for this replay, but we like to show the tank. And this was a shining moment by the show Cinders to shut this tank down. All right, going on into Chapter 3, it's basically the same situation as it was Chapter 2, just a little bit worse because they have a little bit more of a point disparity and also a little bit less time to close the gap. And to make matters worse for the show Cinders, it's going to be a 71% tank. But as we know, Hard Rain Downpour has heavily modded Chapter 3, no longer going to be running back through the sugarcane fields. Instead, is going to be a route through here, moving into the Rayford shipping building. And there's also this area on the outside. Once they move through the Rayford shipping building, they can choose to jump over, or they can take the ladder route. Whether you take the former or the latter, it will be very perilous for the survivors, especially if they take the former. Being able to get pulled charged, all sorts of stuff. They could even just miss the jump. So there's a lot of options for the show Cinders at that area in specific. But if nothing bad happens there and it's just business as usual, they're going to need a good tank. That much is for sure. I will say, we also have MK casting right now. I can go ahead and check in on what he's covering. It is Shinigami versus Zoanon. Zoanon, aka Jerry Dash's team, Division 1 match. That is in the thick of it right now, so that would be a great option as well. Make sure you give him a follow. The lead tournament director of RBC8 covers all of the best matches with the hottest dudes that eat at the chillest restaurants over on his stream. But my dudes are still hot. And the restaurants they eat at are pretty chill as well. All right. Upcoming matches. We do have plenty of matches on the rise. We got Assault versus Los Serigrizzis. Assault is essentially Catartico, but with a couple members changed around. That is going to be in about an hour and a half. Furia Roja versus Play Asia Golf, happening in about 4 hours. Dumb Bitches versus Iceblood. I know we got a lot of Dumb Bitches fans. They are one of the only English-speaking North American teams, and really one of the only English-speaking teams signed up in general. Quick shout out to Ethan. We do have an Australian team that is extremely good that you'll often see on MK's stream named White Boys with Motion. They are definitely a team to look out for. I had the pleasure of casting for them last night. But moving on, the Dumb Bitches facing Iceblood. That is going to be in about 4.5 hours. So I did get Furia Roja versus Play Asia Golf off. That game is in 3 hours. And then the Dumb Bitches versus Iceblood at 4.5 hours. Los Tercos versus the Eternal Victory will be in about 6.5 hours. And then Nexus versus Brothers. Do you have a team name? They'll be facing off in about 8 hours from now. Then I'll go to sleep, and I'll have a match at 6 a.m. as well. I'll try to get 3 hours. In the meantime, Cathetus. They've taken 5 minutes here with their pause, and they will go ahead and go on. Yeah, you got it exactly right, Ethan. They switch off. You're only getting the points on the survivor side. Points are kind of a complex topic. There's a number of different ways that you can get the bonus down from the survivor team. The most obvious one is just taking away their health bar. Survivors do have access to pills, but that's it. Pills only give temporary health. We do get into the chapter. Charger going in alone is going to be the quick shutdown for the survivors as Cathetus continue their rampage here on Chapter 3. Headed into the Rayford shipping building. You can see on the left-hand side of your screen, HB, health bonus, DB, damage bonus. DB will only start going down once at least one survivor has completely lost their health bonus. Typically. Moving back into the game, it is a Charger Hunter Jockey Spit. A nice skeet out of Coach, a much-needed skeet with such a strong hit. Jockey taking him off the table and bringing him into the spit. The show Cinders will still be able to find some value. Coach. Interesting that Coach is down to 70 HP. I felt like he did a great job dealing with the hit, but still, really the spit. I believe he was just standing in the spit there, had to go back in to clear the jockey. We can see 49 damage out of the number 1 SI. Smoker, Hunter, Charger, Boomer. I'd like to see them go quick. Looks like they're going to wait for Cathetus to walk out. Oh, and inside here is interesting. They chip him up, and he goes. Missing the engagement, but a smack.
Reloading.
Look out!
It is going to be the tank, and the show Cinders don't have any way to prevent the run back. I definitely think we should have some kind of better explanation on the rules, so I'm happy to help out. I was just talking about how they didn't have any tools to stop the run back. Well, how about a triple boom? Keeping Nos against the wall, and since Nos popped the pills, he is going to lose a lot of DB. The show Cinders able to decommit with 2,700, 2,400 HP left. Charger, Smoker, Hunter, he's going to recommit. I love this out of Krisho Dragos. Still got the comments. The smack, smoke, charge, trying to get a double. It is a double. Charge, what's he going to do? Still trying to hunt down that last player. Ellis going to run around, kill the Charger, kill the Smoker. Wow, Scout. Lucky Scout has been such a power player for Cathetus, and he is going to prevent the wipe there from Krisho Dragons. It was such a good attempt. The triple boom, bringing in all those commons. And we'll definitely see that when we watch it back. Just couldn't quite get the value off that recommit. It was such a strong recommit. I love the idea. That missing link. Incredible.
They beat my ass fair and square.
Stayed at home. Okay, that better have been an accident.
Boom drops in. I don't think we need that. Okay, he's going to go and dip out of here. I don't blame him. Looking at a Hunter, Charger, Smoker, Spitter. This is great. Need to just hold this. Ooh. Takes 20 HP off that Hunter. Scout. Heads up player. This, like I said, this guy has been really a really strong asset for the team through and through. Now, this area of Chapter 3 is rerouted as well. Yeah, he climbs up. Just have to go through over this car, but this is a good choke point as well. Smoker already spawns in. Let's go ahead and get the Smoker cam. Nice. Wow, coach. Surgical. Finds the crack. 240 damage. Easy. Multi-charge. Insane shutdown. Spit misses as well. And you know the show Cinders can't be feeling too happy about the way that final hit played out. You can see it in the chat. They are popping off. They're saying, what the hell? What happened here?
Shit, we are all right.
It is so unfortunate that Cathetus still managed to walk in with 280 bonus here. It's when we I'm so sorry about the jump scare. When we watch back this tank, the triple boom, all those commons, he brings it straight in. Nost gets a pill pop off, but this just ruins the DB. Cathetus so far ahead, they didn't really need the DB. Cathetus. Interesting. Nas said, I'm out.
Reloading.
Charge spit, jock. Let me get a strong hit with a hunter as well. Oh, they're going to sit it fast. Okay, catching me off guard. Definitely catching the survivors off guard as well. Happy birthday. Not quite the Merry Christmas, but they'll put some sauce on it.
Reloading.
Plenty of damage, that's for sure. Whatever the holiday may be.
Reloading.
I can always use these.
Spit missing the mark. Gonna be an awkward one for sure. And not only was that hit worthless, but also the show Cinders should be able to just, well, they're chopping, and they really need to just run forward at this point. Spit boom drop in, trying to be annoying. Okay. Need to just run forward here. We don't need to be letting these SIs spawn at this premium choke point for them, but they're gonna let it happen. Really needed to just hold the W key at that point. Trying to pick the spitter.
I got you.
Not gonna happen. Look at the pickup. What is going on? Wait. No. What? No. You've got to be kidding me. What? And then they hang him. They said, "No, we're not even gonna kill him. We're gonna hang him. Screw it." What was that? Oh no. Okay, well, that is interesting. The charge spit, just for fun. Yeah, Hunter's gonna get in there. The stack. Hold on, Jackie. Hello. Okay. Well, that was the moment of the week for me. I don't think anything can outdo that. Now, Rochelle's gonna go try to help him out. Smoke pull down. Jockey on the side. Over this jockey, dude. This jockey's got moon boots on. Interesting. I've never seen a survivor hang there. Okay. Getting just a little bit too enthusiastic towards that spitter. Just a little bit too enthusiastic. The game said, you know what? Your time has come. I love that they tried to hang themselves again just to help out their friend. That's how committed they are to helping their friends.
Reloading.
Crowbar.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Oh, lose a 1v1. No big deal. No big deal. I mean, let's be real. The tank's about to come in, and he's going to lock this down. Ellis pops the pills, even though Coach is bleeding out, almost dead. And can you blame him? I think the plan has got to be to try to run around this tank. You got to try to run around the tank and get into the safe room. They're going to back it up. Nah, that's not it. You got to run forward. There's no way. There's no other way it's happening. Where's her? Okay, here we go. Rochelle said, hell no, I'm not getting involved in that. Rochelle said, I've got my own life to lead. I'm not getting involved in that. You think I'm going to get brought into your business? Absolutely not. You got to I was going to say, you got to hand it to Caquito. All right, the GG gets called. That's going to be the end of our game. I'll go ahead and rage y'all into MK, but don't forget, we got plenty more left to play. For my match alone, here's my upcoming. We're gonna watch this back, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rage y'all into MK, so that y'all can catch as much of that match as you can. This has been a pleasure from me. I'm going to be covering the next match in a little bit less than an hour and a half, and I'll see y'all there.